Hi, my name is Deacon Jim Stahlnecker, and I'm speaking to you from the grounds of the Alba House, Society of St. Paul on Staten Island. And on the grounds, we have the Perpetual Adoration Chapel of Our Lady of the Eucharist. We have been doing perpetual adoration for 25 years. Our 25th anniversary will be next June 3rd on Corpus Christi. And we have really, I feel, accomplished a lot as far as the power of prayer. What I'd like to talk about is a very, very important prayer campaign that we are currently undertaking. But before we get there, I would have to back up and explain what we did with the last elections. I was praying in the chapel back in 2015, and I was very concerned with the elections coming up. So I'm praying my rosary, and all of a sudden I get the inspiration from Our Lady, go to my son. And her son, she meant being in the Eucharist, which was 3 feet in front of me. So immediately I got the thought, what would happen if I had all of the adoration chapels in the United States praying, non-political, just that we're asking God to affect the consciences of the people, that they make the right decision. So we created a prayer card, and we distributed them through the 900 Eucharistic Perpetual Adoration chapels. That's 24/7. Also, we approached the contemplative religious orders, such as the Carmelites, Poor Clares, and the Trappists. And in June of 2016, myself and a few people from our chapel here were on Father Apostoli's program. And you can actually see that if you go to our website. Again, nationally, and we sent out over 100,000 cards. On one side of the card was election prayer to Mary, and the other side was an election prayer, but it was more of a general one where it could be said by anyone, not only Catholics. Now, at this time, I'd like to introduce on my far left Luke Amoroso, who is a wonderful man from New Jersey, and he was with me every step of the way with the prayer campaign. And I would like Luke if he could say a few words. Okay, Luke?
Yeah. Luke Amoroso from Union, New Jersey. I kind of was the assistant in some sense to Deacon Jim, and helped make distribution of those prayer election day cards. And also I'm a member of the Life Education Council, which is a pro-life organization, and we have a twofold mission. One is to show the general public, or educate the general public as to the humanity of the unborn. And secondly, equally important, to reach out to those who are in crisis pregnancy situations, to offer some help and assistance to them.
Great. Thank you, Luke. Now I'd like to introduce Father Anthony, who is from Nigeria, and he also and his parish aided us in our prayer campaign, and I'd like Father Anthony to have the opportunity to give us a little background, Father, about where your parish is, the parishioner is, etc. Okay?
My name is Father Anthony Onyekwelu. I'm from Awka Diocese in Nigeria, therefore I'm a Diocesan Priest. I was ordained in 1993, which means by next year I'll be celebrating my Silver Jubilee. So I'm here on vacation, 1 month vacation, and at the end of July I'll be back to Nigeria. I initially came to the U.S. in 2001, finished my studies and went back to Nigeria in 2011. Ever since then, I've been coming back here for my vacations every year. Back home, I'm the pastor of St. Patrick's Catholic Church in a town called Ingumuanya under our diocese, Awka Diocese. And it's a very small parish. In my diocese, we have 9 grades of parishes. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 9. To show you that my parish is a very small parish, we are graded as grade 9 in the diocese. So it's a very small parish, small population, and the parish was created in 1999. So things have been tough for us there, but we're managing. So it was my friend Luke Amoroso who introduced me to the prayer campaign during the last election. He spoke to me and also introduced me to Deacon Jim. So they made me realize the importance of helping out in prayer for the country. And I told them I was very interested. So I got my school children, the children in our kindergarten school, to join the prayer. Every day they come to the chapel to pray for the election. And especially when a girl by name Kaitlyn was also introduced to us, we continued the prayer, saying masses and the rosary before the Blessed Sacrament. So, and they have continued to say the prayer every day. So I'm grateful having come in contact with Deacon Jim and Luke, and we hope that with the prayer and the campaign they are doing, God's gonna hear us and change many things in our lives.
Thank you, Father. Before we move on, it's a little sideline, but we have a teenage girl in Brooklyn by the name of Kaitlyn, and she's about ready to start high school when she had a test. Her leg was bothering her, and it turned out to be a very bad cancer. This is last year, and the girl is a saint in the making. She's offering up all of her suffering, but she also is bringing all of us together, because I have people from many Eucharistic adoration chapels praying for her, contemplative orders praying for her, and a beautiful thing that Father Anthony's kindergarten children are doing, where they are giving up their break time and going into their chapel and saying the rosary. On a future video, I would like to actually show them praying the rosary, but I just thought it is so beautiful where Jesus said, in order to gain heaven, you must be like a child. And those prayers must be so powerful. And Kaitlyn is doing better. She has a long way to go, but it's just a very, very inspirational story. Now, getting back to the prayer campaign, again, it was non-political, the election prayer campaign. And we all know what the results were. Now, since the election, you also know that our country is very, very divided. Hatred is everywhere. And we felt, Luke and I, that we need to keep praying. So with Luke's big help, Luke authored a prayer to Our Lady Queen of Peace for that particular intention, for peace in our country and also reconciliation, which is so needed. And we're distributing the prayers now. I've distributed over 20,000 already, and again, we're concentrating on those who pray before the Blessed Sacrament, and namely the adoration chapels and the contemplatives. So I'd like to ask you if you would like to join us in our campaign. It's very easy. It's free, no charge for the cards. All you have to do is to email me, and that would be at Deacon Jim SI for Staten Island at AOL.com. And also, you could check out, we're creating a special website just for the prayer campaign. It's still under development, but you could review it. And if you would like to call me, my telephone number is 347-866-2040. Remember that prayer is critical in these days, and prayer before the Blessed Sacrament is just a must. And again, we thank you for listening to us, and we invite you to join us in this very, very important prayer crusade. Thank you, and God bless.